Hello viewers, you are welcome to my channel. In this video which I'm uploading, I titled it How Nnamdi Kanu's DSS detention contributed to determine his judgment, the mental health implication. So what actually caused me to load this video is in one of the social media, there was this panel of discussants, and they were discussing on the recent court judgment of life imprisonment handed over to Nnamdi Kanu of Nigeria. And we are saying yes, it's because of his unruliness, because of his arrogance. That was why the judge was harsh on him. Well, I myself was seeing it from another point. If somebody has undergone the mental stress and the mental trauma, how do you expect the person to behave? So I decided to upload this video on that, to point out the mental dimension of such a thing. When you put someone in an unconducive environment, what as humans, what they will react to, even animals do such behavior. So I want to, before we go on, I want to encourage you, if you are watching my video or you are in this channel for the first time, please click the subscribe button and also the notification button, so that whenever we upload a new video, you'll be notified about that. Thank you very much. So now we are talking of how environment affects people's mental health and affects their behavior. Now, to start with, I would just want to take us down to the Bible, the Christian Bible, and read Prophet Jeremiah, where he lamented. He himself, during his own time, criticized the king because of unrighteousness in the land. So he was put into prison, and from prison he was thrown into the dungeon, the deeper part of there. And this is his statement there. He said, "Cursed be the day I was born. May the day my mother bore me not be blessed. Cursed be the man who brought my father the news, who made him very glad, saying, a child is born to you, a son. May that man be like the towns the Lord overthrew without pity. May he hear wailings in the morning and battle cry at noon. For he did not kill me in the womb, with my mother as my grave, her womb enlarged forever. Why did I ever come out of the womb to see trouble and sorrow, and to end my days in shame?" That is what comes out from a traumatized heart, from a mind that has been agitated by pressures affecting the mental state of such a person. Also, Moses, another example was Moses, a man of God in the Bible. When he was bringing out the children of Israel from Egypt, they were really disturbing up and down, agitating, quarrel with him. Why not give us this, give us meat? We would have loved to go by. Why did you bring us here? At a stage, Moses went to God. I'm citing Numbers 11 from verse 12 to 15. And told God, did I give birth to all these people, that you have brought them to my bosom to be disturbing me? Please, God, if I found favor in your sight, please take my life. So you can see that something could get to such a place whereby the person say, please take my life. Not to talk of Job, which also is located in the Bible. He suffered a lot. Some people say that he is the man that suffered most. Satan attacked him according to the story of the Bible. His children were they died. They were all killed by storm, the handwork of the devil, and also his business was destroyed, and then he was inflicted with pestilence. He was inflicted with ailments. And while he was suffering that, the wife that was nursing him got also frustrated with the situation and then said, why not curse God and die? Well, thank God Job did not curse God, but he cursed the day he was born. He cursed everything around. He said, let that day not be mentioned among the days. When you become extremely traumatized, you can quarrel with things around you. So, back to what we are saying. We want to come back. I want to talk of, let's say, the client-centered therapist. They said that one is intrinsically good, but it is the environment that brings about the maladjustment in someone. If the environment is not good, it will affect the person and cause the person to be maladjusted. So for you to bring back the person, that person has intrinsic capacity to evolve and be good. So give him a comfortable, a good environment. And in that environment, he will evolve and become he will become good, he will become a citizen that is well adjusted. So there is this close connection between the environment and the person. If the environment puts pressure on the person, puts negative stress on the person, on the mental health of the person, and the person turn out bad. So the government ought to take note of that as we talk of our correctional homes, and after you go to such places, they are over the correctional homes are not really too conducive for people. So let's go back to Nnamdi Kanu. Let's see how this thing has really affected his own mental health. His problem started, I would say, by 2015 he was arrested, and then the battle started. By 2017, the military invaded his family house. He was lucky to escape and to run and then run away. However, by 2021, he was forcefully brought back into Nigeria because of his criticism about received discrimination, received segregation, received unjust treatment, especially from the people of his own side, Southeast. He was brought back and then put under custody of the DSS, Director of State Services. For some time he was there. From there he went to court, wearing just one garment. The environment there wasn't conducive for him. The lawyers went ahead and talked of the garment and the judge kindly granted that he should be given other garments so that he should change his garments. Now he's a human being. And then, however, when it came to that of moving him from DSS custody to a correctional home, they refused, saying that is the government or those holding him, DSS, saying that for security reasons. That is wasn't so sweet for him. However, he said something was driving him to move on, something was sustaining him. He won his legal battle at the High Court, at the Supreme Court, and the whole thing was heading to, at the Appeal Court. He won his battle, also the legal battle, his Appeal Court, not Supreme Court. And so the whole thing now was moved now to Supreme Court. And as the days we are approaching, I believe that he had high hopes that very soon all will be over. Only eventually the D-Day came as the Supreme Court, and he was ordered to go back to the High Court and start afresh. I think that's the last straw that broke the camel back. Hope of uniting with the family chattered. Hope of getting his freedom chattered. going to start again when will such a thing end? And how are you sure that after taking going through again and coming back to the Supreme Court, he will not be ordered to go for a third missionary journey of a legal battle? So these things could put people off and could make uh, one's mental stability to be off. May not be okay balanced again in terms of his judgment. So when the hope has been truncated, you find out that the person becomes extremely agitated. The person will lose his cool. In other words, his composure. He becomes critical of everyone around him. This made him also to even sack his lawyer, say he will not take over the case himself. Why is that so? Because the lawyers will normally want to observe the gradual and gentle processes of the court, but he himself is already agitated. Such a mind will throw caution to the wind, say whatever will happen, let it happen. So he has to take over the thing himself to tell anybody his mind. So it is expected. This is what mental trauma, especially prolonged mental trauma, could do in someone's mentality. So we should not be surprised as such. Anybody that passes through such could behave in such a way. The mold, which is the environment where you put the person, will shape the person to fit in with such mold. An environment that is unconducive will make one come out and behave in such a way that you will say also that person is maladjusted, in that he has not been treated, it has not been put in a conducive environment to behave normally and to behave as a adjusted person. So the lesson we are I feel we should learn from this is that when we look at our correctional centers, government should do more to make that place very suitable for the people, so that when they come out and mix in the society, they will have to be well adjusted people and not maladjusted people. The issue of putting someone in custody, maybe with the mind of in the past, let the person see it as punishment. Should not be such. It should not be. I think we should work towards that. We should work towards building emotional and mental health of the people. So that is how it is with Nnamdi Kanu. So I could understand from the point he's coming from when he behaved that way. So I decided to post it and tell us the implication. So I still, once more, before we end up, I want to encourage you that if you are watching this thing for the first time, click the subscribe button and also the press the notification button, so that when we post some other videos on this channel, you will have access to that. Thank you very much. Keep in touch. Thank you and bye-bye.